What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another gameplay episode here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my brother Metacracks.
Hey guys.
And today we are continuing Loveland versus Loveland. Who is lovelier?
Yeah, the traditional water Loveland Frogman lockdown, or the Fire Frog.
I kind of like the name Fire Frog.
Yeah, or Fire Frogman.
Yeah.
Fireman with a frog. So you guys heard me say yesterday, basically it's a 50-page spellbook, my first. A lot of pages. Just for the sake of playing game 2, I decided not to cut it down. I did remove the aura prowesses though, and I put in, well, some other things that you'll see, hopefully. And let's see if we can get a better game in yesterday. Yeah, I mean, yesterday's game was good. We were learning a lot.
Definitely, yeah. There was a lot of careful reading. You know, something I picked up on that we didn't really point out in yesterday's game. Oklahoma Octopus. Now, okay, first of all, shout out to Justin L. We know we did 10 tentacle tokens. We were only supposed to do 8. I think we even said 8, and then we just grabbed 10. I'm assuming because of the 10 LP, 10 damage, the 10 just got in our heads.
And I just grabbed all the dice. I didn't even think about it. And I knew you were going to win. But Justin, thank you.
Yes.
Stay on us, correct us. Really appreciate
Eagle eyes, bro.
the mini metazoologists in the comment section.
But I want to point out, Oklahoma Octopus's arena effect says that Oklahoma Octopus cannot be targeted by opposing beasties while awakened. It does not say attacks. It says cannot be targeted by opposing beasties. That means powers, traits, effects. Frogman can't target Oklahoma Octopus at this point. Now, I have submitted this to the metazoologist just to make sure. I was like, hey, you know it says targeted by opposing beasties. It doesn't say attacks. And I got 1 thumbs up. I don't know who thumbs upped it. So I'm just like, okay, guys, cool. Give me a clear answer, though. I would prefer a clear answer, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Oklahoma Octopus, because it cannot be targeted by beasties, period, while it's awakened. Hey, that includes powers, traits, and all the fun stuff.
If that's what it says on the card, until they reprint it or make it an official errata, then that's how we're going to play it.
Yep. And I am definitely, man, I feel like every day I'm like, is this an error? Like every day with a new card, I'm like, hey guys, what's up? It's me again. Is this an error?
Well, dude, just like originally when we hit Nightfall and it was that power boost, you know, the one that's like the Super Saiyan quote, the flavor text at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
9,000 power or whatever.
Yeah, boost aura.
Yeah, boost aura. And then the Nightfall promo. It was like the first cards that I thought were awesome, read them a number of times and was like, hold on, so that Nightfall promo, it can be applied to tokens? No, it can't. Right. That's not right. It cannot be applied to tokens. So your ding bells aren't, you know, dumb power. I mean, they're dumb, but it's not insanely overpowered.
Right.
And then the boost, I thought, well, if I'm reading it correctly, it's just turns their attack into 5x.
Right.
No, it adds 5x to their attack. But got to be very careful with the verbology, the lingo, how it's worded. I think Magic, they're masters at that.
They've had time to figure it out.
Oh,
though.
Of course.
Oh, my God. Some of those paragraphs back in Ice Age.
Okay.
You were like, it's saying the same thing in 3 different ways.
I'll be back next week after I read this card and understand it.
Totally.
But yeah, at this point, when you read a Magic card, and of course we've been playing it for decades, there's no question. Like you can, at least between us and our little meta of friends, we all agree on cards instantaneously because they're so careful with their vocabulary. And not complaining, MetaZoo's off to a killer start and has so many freaking modifiers. It's crazy fun.
I love it. And it's getting tighter with each set. Like Cryptid Nation has the most errors in my opinion. Nightfall, it's worded a bit more clearly, and Wilderness, just from the spoilers I've seen, they're being much more consistent with the language. Like they're saying generate for tokens now. They're trying to pick specific words that they're going to stick with, and we need that.
We also need them to repeat the card that you're talking about in any context, because saying this card, especially when it's talking about doing something to another card and doing something with the card that you're trying to do it with, and it just says this is very confusing for us. I like that, you know, Magic again will actually state the card name.
I think that's cleaner personally too, but hey, you know, it's not my
figuring
game.
it out. We're just, you know, we're just whatever.
We're just happy to be playing.
Yes,
that's
we are.
The truth.
That's
we're just
exactly,
happy to be playing
guys.
this game.
Thank you. And speaking of playing MetaZoo if you need to pick up some cards and you're shopping at Channel Fireball and you want to support the channel, a great way to do that is to use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. Won't cost you anything extra, but it definitely helps us out.
Seriously, that's big for us. And if you'd like to support us even more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Somebody just signed up last night. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to remember your name if it comes to me. But man, it's so awesome just to wake up and see like another person has signed up for the Patreon. So you'll be in the raffle at the end of the month when we do our merch and art giveaways. I'm almost done with the art piece that a couple of you have already been asking about. Like, what is this? I will show you. I will show you soon enough. I'm very excited actually to show it off a little bit.
It looks awesome.
He's seen it.
Elbow in.
Elbow in.
All right. Let's flip to see who goes first.
Yep, sounds good.
Bookmarking 7 pages.
Yeah.
All right. No aura.
Heads.
No aura.
That's
aura.
not a playable hand
in this
right
50-page spellbook. No aura. I got plenty. Come on now. I shuffled it a bunch too. I just had all the pages laid out, of course, in their, multiple play sets. So hopefully the aura isn't all stacked in one side of the spellbook.
Yeah, that does happen. I feel like I never feel like I've shuffled enough. Like I have to shuffle so many times before my brain is like, that's enough. I just keep on redoing it and redoing it and redoing it because I'm like, well, if I do it like 7 or 8 times fully shuffle, it's got to mix up that aura, right? And then in the back of my head, it's like, yeah, but what if you went past mixing and now it's clumping again? And I'm like, right, start over 6 more times.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on now. This doesn't look good.
Uh-oh.
I'll play it.
Okay. Well, I'll save you a little bit of trouble because I'm going to drop a water aura, generate 1, and
New beginnings?
We're going to new beginnings, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because my hand is not great either. But
you wanted the new beginnings
Yes.
versus... Yep, that's smart.
Because
Great.
this way I get to put an aura page in the arena and then I get 7 pages again, potentially getting some of my aura facts or something like that. Yeah,
Absolutely. And if you're mulliganing, then new beginnings is better because you draw fully up and you got to drop that page.
Exactly.
And it helps us out, so hopefully we'll have a better game. I really did want to revise this spellbook, guys, but since you only saw round 1, and truly it was the first time that we played these, I really just felt like bringing it back, seeing if it could do something. 50 pages, I don't really like that. I like 40. It's got a better flow, a streamline. You know exactly what you're going to get, basically. This is a little clunky right now, but we'll see. And if it's a short game, then I'll just rip out the cards and down to 40 and we'll play another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get to pick 7. That's great.
You do. And I will bring a permafrost and a mermaid scale into the arena. So that new beginnings worked out.
Whoa.
Pass turn.
Wow. There's that 5 aura on turn 1.
Boom.
Again. Technically you can't use it to turn 2, but still.
Yep.
Bookmarking. Placing a flame aura in the arena. Placing a desert terra in the arena, and throwing my own mermaid scales down.
I feel like I just heard a distant piazza bird cry.
Generating 1 flame to cast a bookmark, allowing me to draw 2 more pages.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. I'm going to bookmark a page, awaken my side of the arena over here. I'll bring out another water aura page. I'm going to generate 1 water aura and contract flood the earth for its 1 water aura cost, allowing me to bookmark 1 page into my hand. And then I will generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 water aura and 1 frost and contract Chessie.
Man, that is crazy on turn 2.
That's a strong turn 2 right there. So if you guys don't remember, Chessie is a beastie dinosaur, one of my favorites. 4 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral, 3 water aura, has 80 life points, gets a 50 damage bonus from the Lake Terra. When this page enters the arena, bookmark 1. I'll do that in a second. Drowning Kelp is the attack. It deals 10 damage, and this attack deals plus 10 damage for every other water page in the arena. That's my water pages and his water pages.
So already getting a plus 50 bonus to the attack just based on the current water pages, and there's going to be more soon.
And guess what I just bookmarked? a Lake Terra. So I'm going to go ahead and lightning in a bottle my Chessie.
That makes sense.
Wake her up now. Wakey, wakey, little Chessie baby. And
Wake up.
she's going to be hitting for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 50 is 100 damage. Right? 10, 20, 30, 40,
I'm with you.
50 plus 50. Yep.
You got it.
Hit for 100.
Turn 2, 100 damage, and that beastie isn't going anywhere. And like the power, the attack, like I mentioned yesterday, this isn't a temporary thing. That's going to be available for all Chessies.
Yep.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Bookmarking, awakening. Yeah, I mean, we can do some stuff, I guess. We can do some really fun stuff, actually. What would be the game? What's the best move here? So we'll generate 2, and I will contract a Loveland Frogman.
Okay.
Loveland Frogman. 2 per spellbook. Contraction cost 2 water. 50 life points. Has magic proof, so it cannot be targeted by spells. Can still be targeted by beasties, attacks, and by powers or abilities. Any spell you contract may be contracted by Loveland Frogman instead of you. If you blow Loveland Frogman a kiss. Any effect of a spell contracted by Loveland Frogman that would affect you affects Loveland Frogman instead. While Loveland Frogman is in the arena under your control, you may bookmark an extra page from the top of your spellbook at the start of each turn. So let's go back to that first effect just for a second. Think of Phoenix Rain. Phoenix Rain, which I don't have in here, but that's like the alternate build that I was thinking about, moving into like the boil over with, Gassy and Phoenix Rain.
Right.
Rather than casting it and having it deal 100 damage, nope, actually, that still would deal 100 damage to all casters.
It's all casters.
Dragon's Breath is the one I'm thinking about.
Yep.
When you cast that spell, it does 100 damage to your opponent and 50 damage to you, the caster. Right. I could have Loveland cast it for me, and it would kill Loveland.
Right.
But save me, so if it was like, end game type of deal, I can put that damage towards Loveland and save myself to kill my brother.
And keep in mind, Loveland Frog, because of the U effect, it can't contract a spell that uses a spellbook or a cemetery as part of the spell's effect, because Loveland doesn't have a spellbook or a cemetery. So like if Loveland contracted bookmark, Loveland wouldn't bookmark cards because Loveland doesn't have a chapter, doesn't have a spellbook, doesn't have a limbo or cemetery. Loveland Frogman, if it contracted index, technically the spell would be cast, but Loveland wouldn't be able to search a library for any beasties because Loveland's doesn't have a library. Doesn't have a spellbook. You know what I mean?
Is that really how it works?
Yeah, it's important to remember that you need to have legal objects or targets that you're using for Loveland.
So with index, for instance, I couldn't get away having Loveland cast it, so I could search it.
Nope. Because it says you search. So
now you is Frogman?
Right. And Frogman can't search for you.
Of course he can't.
Right.
Interesting.
It's similarly, this is one of the errata I've brought up repeatedly with the MZOs, and I'm waiting for official response. Loveland, there's people who are saying that Loveland Frogman can contract New Year's Celebrations, which is a card that and target opposing caster must agree upon a number of pages, which you'll shuffle back into your spell books, and then you can draw that many cards. There's people right now playing that, having Loveland Frogman contract it, targeting them, the controller,
hey, Loveland,
and excluding the opponent. And you can't, because you, the controller, are not an opposing player, right? You're not opposing Loveland, you're controlling Loveland. So anyway, not to get too nerdy on
Loveland,
you guys.
How many cards would you like?
Right, can you agree?
Yes, Loveland, tell us.
He's being quiet, guys.
Don't do anything for all pages. All right, so he's in the arena.
Yeah.
Lightning in the bottle.
Okay.
We're going to charm Chessie.
All right.
So this is what it's all about, guys. I didn't even finish reading Loveland. There's so much to talk about. The power charmed. If there is liquid water right there within eyesight, target opposing page. I'll look at it to make sure. Target opposing page is inflicted with scared, burn, confused, paralyze, sleep, and poison. 2 counters. The flip for the effects are automatically considered to be heads unless it would say otherwise. So with that, we've pretty much taken care of Chessie for now.
Yeah.
If not permanently in the game.
There's nothing I can do.
Chessie's asleep. I'm not going to target Chessie. I'm not going to deal Chessie damage, although if I did, it would deal double. So unless he has something... Oh, and Lightning the Bottles can't wake up from sleep. It will not wake a beastie up from sleep.
Correct.
So unless he has some direct damage that he's going to deal his own Chessie's gone. Loveland lockdown.
Yeah, this is how it works.
And with that, what else do we want to do here? Turn.
Okay. Glad I got that 100 damage in. So Click. This is going to go down to 3.
The real move would have been knocking out the mermaid crystal so I couldn't bring out my Loveland frog.
Right.
I was surprised that you didn't do that.
Yep, that's a good call. I probably should have done that. But I was so happy to deal damage that I just kind of went for it.
I get it. Turn 2, 100 damage. That's hard to say no to.
All right, I will bookmark a page to begin my turn. Awaken my side of the arena. Bring a water aura into the arena. We're going to generate 2 and contract Bloody Bones.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody Bones, Beastie Demon, 2 per spellbook, costs 2 water aura, has 50 life points, has the Trap trait, has the Fear trait, gets a 10 damage and a 10 life point bonus from the Lake Terra and from the Ocean Terra. This page can be contracted with Dark Aura if nighttime is active. Bloody Gnaw is the attack. It inflicts scare, deals 25 base damage, and reveal the top page of your spellbook. If it is a water page, you may contract it. If not, place it back on top of your spellbook. So I'm going to target Loveland with the Fear trait, and I will be flipping now to see if I get to bounce him. Come on, heads. It's a tails.
Oh, so now I'm going to get to take away Bloody Gnaw.
It's a tails.
He basically just gave me a beastie on that 50-50 flip.
But, you know, I was planning on this, so I'm going to generate 3. We're going to contract a Wallowa Lake crustacean as well.
Okay, all right.
And, yeah, pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking. You want to read the crustacean, just so everybody knows?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, Wallowa Lake Crustacean, Beastie Crab, 4 per spellbook, 1 neutral, 2 water aura is the cost, 55 life points, has stone skin, so all damage outside of combat is reduced to 0, has a regen trait, so recovers 10 life at the end of each turn, my turn and his turn, has a 4th wall effect that doesn't really matter. This page's attacks deal plus 50 damage if you're allergic to seafood. That's a non-item. Personal information is not real in a tournament setting.
Just for fun at home.
Yeah, casual. And it gets a 10 damage and a 10 life point bonus from the island and from the Lake Terra. Colossal Clamp is the attack. If this attack destroyed a beastie, bookmark 1. It inflicts paralyze and it deals 40 damage.
He's a badass. Probably my favorite beastie in the game right now.
Super duper badass.
Actually, no. Loveland is.
Yeah, Loveland is amazing.
You know, when we started playing MetaZoo way back in the summer, Loveland was one of the first frogs, because you knew me, I like bookmarking, I like card draw, I like fireballs, I like direct damage. And you said right away, like, do you have Loveland? Are you going to get Loveland? Mm-hmm. And he quickly went out of what I considered my price range at that point. I don't know. He jumped up like $20-$40. And I thought, I'm going to get other stuff instead. But now, second edition, guys, he's $4.
Yeah.
I bought 10 of them.
You better get a Loveland.
I bought 10 play sets of them. I bought 20 of them.
Okay, that's all I can do, literally. Pass turn.
Okay, we're going to bookmark Awaken. All right. Life points of this dude?
50. Wait. He has a terror bonus active right now. 60 life points.
All right. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Loveland Frogman, and we're going to charm the Wallowa Lake Crustacean.
Yep.
So now all those status effect indicators will go on. He's going to roll for burn. We won't have to worry about Wallowa for the rest of the game as long as we don't deal direct damage or target him with an attack. Or if he's got some trick that we don't know about, but I don't think he does. So pretty much good to go there. Gonna have to take care of this Bloody Gnaw, though. Oh, and Wallowa Lake will actually slowly die from poison. It won't actually kill him. It's going to deal 40 damage, and his life points are 70?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right, well,
it's 55 plus 10, so it's 65.
Okay.
But yeah, not going to kill him.
Not going to kill him. So we're going to generate 1, and we're going to Fireball, dealing 25 damage to this Bloody Bones.
Okay.
Roll for burn.
Got a 3 on that.
So he wouldn't die if he attacked. And I don't want to lose our Loveland. So we're going to generate 1 and Fireball again.
Okay.
So at this point, we have taken care of him. He is dead, right? 50 damage?
Nope. He has 60 life points.
That's why I asked. Sorry. Now we have him locked down for at least a turn or two with that.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I was just listening. I wasn't responding. I'm going to dampen that fireball, so it's not going to resolve.
The second fireball?
The second fireball, yeah.
We don't like that.
So you guys know Dampen is a
please.
spell, 3 per spell book, costs 1 neutral, 1 water aura. I just use my mermaid scale, so 2 water aura. Can be played at any time. Target spell does not resolve its effects and traits.
Nice move.
Yeah, glad I remembered that. I'm sitting on it for this opportunity, and yep.
Well, we're not going to stop. We're going to generate 1 potion seller. So potion seller, maybe I don't know. I think maybe my second favorite beastie. I don't know. I have too many favorites, guys. I call everything my favorite, which makes nothing my favorite. Artifact humanoid, 2 per spellbook. 1 neutral is the contraction cost. Life points 10, has fleet, so it can use its power right away. Can fatigue and use the power potion shop. Does not have an attack. Once per turn, place a potion page from your cemetery into your chapter by paying 1 neutral aura for each stock counter on this page. Awaken this page and place a stock counter on it. Opposing casters may use this page's power on their turn. So we will fatigue using the power to return Lightning in the Bottle from the cemetery in to our chapter. Then Potion Seller will instantly awaken, and I will not be able to use him for the remainder of my turn, and a stock counter of 1 will be placed on him, so it will cost 1 to return a potion next time. Now I'm going to use that Lightning in the Bottle to awaken my Loveland Frogman, and I'm going to charm the Bloody Bones.
All right.
So now I'm going to basically kill Bloody Bones, because when I pass turn, which I'll do right now, he's poisoned, and he takes 20 damage. So he's dead.
He loses 20 life. He's not dead.
Because you did stop that other fireball.
Yeah.
But he can't do anything. Super lockdown. 3 beasties, 1 frogman, 2 Lightning in the Bottles.
This is the power of Frogman, guys.
Yeah, okay. Frogman's my favorite.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking a page.
And with Potion Seller, they're a mean team. Like, he has to eliminate Frogman or Potion Seller, or I can continue to turn that Lightning in the Bottle back into my hand every single turn, as long as I have the aura to pay for it.
And because of that, I'm just going to pass turn.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I didn't bookmark my second card last time. I get to bookmark an extra card for Loveland Frogman. So bookmarking, awakening. Okay. We'll place another mermaid scales into the arena. We'll also place a water aura in the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could double charm just to put more poison on.
You could.
That's what I'm going to do. So by targeting them, I wouldn't awake them, because this is a target of a power, not an attack.
It's not dealing damage, so it wouldn't awaken them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll target 1 and re-put those poison counters on.
Okay.
And then I will... That's all I'm gonna do, I think. Chessie's not gonna wake up. Gonna take 20 more damage. Loss of life, guys.
Yeah.
Which is different than damage.
Very important.
Yes, why they're not waking up. There's no way they can come back right now. They're both asleep. I'm not gonna target them with an attack or deal them damage. They're gonna lose life through poison. And I don't want to pay for my Potion Seller right now, because maybe he's going to bring out another beast, and we're going to need to do that later. And depending on the aura, I'm trying to play this smart since we're in the lead, pass turn.
Okay, so bump up, and I will bookmark a page.
So it went from 40 damage to 60 damage because of 2 poison counters.
Which leaves him at 5 life points.
So when he passes, he's going to die.
Yep. And he recovers 10 life at the end of every single turn.
So 10.
20. Yep. So he's recovered 20, and he's going to recover another 10 at the end of this turn. So I will pass turn.
So he'll only lose 10.
He'll get the poison, and then, he will recover 10.
Okay. So he's at 50 damage right now.
He's at 50 damage. Yep.
All right. And you did pass.
Yes.
Bookmarking. Awakening. So he has 2 poison counters on him still. No, it's done.
It's gone.
So at this point, if I poisoned him, he'd lose 20 life, but he'd gain back 5.
He'd gain back 10.
Sorry. I don't know why 5 got in there.
And I'm going to get to order that at the end of the turn, because it'll be my priority before the turn ends.
But he will die because he has 50 damage right now. So it would go up to 70 damage, gain back 10, be at 60, and he only has 55 life.
He has 65 life.
Because of the Lake Terra.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I bookmarked. I think I did, but I know I get to bookmark another because of Frogman. So, hey, at least we got something. I mean, we got everything right now. What am I talking about? We will target again, do the same thing.
Okay.
Charm him, throw back on the poison counters.
Okay.
Wait, he has the poison counters. Well, that would be two more, so it'd be a total of 3.
He doesn't have the poison counters anymore, so you're putting them back on.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Just listen to me, guys. Pass turn? Okay. Because it's my priority before the turn passes, I get to order simultaneous effects, so I will have him recover life first, and then he will lose 20 life.
One more turn, and then he's dead. But when he passes, he dies.
That's true. Okay. I'm going to bookmark a page. Yep. Fun stuff. Pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking, and an additional one because of Frogman, Awakening. And then we will recharm Chessie to put on that poison, start taking her out too.
Okay.
And we'll place a flame aura in the arena and then pass turn back.
Okay. Boom.
I don't know how you come back from this.
Bookmarking a page. I do.
Wow, I said that with such confidence.
Well, it's possible. That's all I'm saying. And
there's one little frog facing giant cryptid beastie monsters, huge, enormous, oversized crabs, Chessie getting beefed up by every other water aura, every water page, and Loveland Frogman is just he's holding them off.
We don't really have a choice. I have to attempt this. We're going to see how it works. Might not work. Generating 4. Going to contract a Chessie. Bookmark a page.
And try to get that lightning in the bottle to kill my frog.
Lightning in a bottle. Awaken Chessie. Attack frog. Do you have a Smoky Spirits?
I don't.
Thank God. Oh my God. I was so sure you would have a Smoky Spirits. Frog's dead.
Goodbye, frog. You did work.
Goodness.
You did work for us.
My goodness. I'm going to generate 1 and flood the earth again for that alternate cost, allowing me to bookmark a page. Right. Okay. And then I'll generate. Nope. Don't have enough for that, right? Because I've already spent. Yep. I've already spent. Okay. Pass turn. My Chessie over here dies.
All right. We bookmark 1 now. And let's see. Life points at Chessie?
80.
Yeah. How do we do this?
Whew. Guys, my heart's beating after that round.
Yeah.
Loveland is such a little bitch. I love him and I hate him.
Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to generate 1 water to use Potion Cellar, putting that stock counter up to 2, getting back one of our lightning in the bottles.
Okay.
All right. He's awakened with 2. We use him for the turn, so we can't do it again. Now, I figured I'd do that in the event that he decided to focus on the potion, so I might as well get one back now.
No, he's definitely going to be dying soon.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus, what's the right move here? Yeah. We're going to generate 3 and we're going to Jack Bomb Chessie. So 75 damage and roll for burn.
Dampen. We're going to counterspell that. Oh, beautiful, right? Love dampen.
Hate. Pass turn.
The flames have passed from me to him. Okay, bookmarking a page. Awakening. My side of the arena. Gonna generate 1 frost and 1 water. I'm gonna use the frost to contract bookmark. I'll bring a water aura into the arena. I'll generate 3, contract a Wallowa Lake crustacean.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll generate 3 and contract another Wallowa Lake crustacean.
Damn.
And then, yeah, I mean, it feels like over damage, but I'm just going to attack Potion Cellar.
Yeah, I get it.
For a lot. I'm not even going to do the math. And pass turn.
Okay. Bookmarking. Awakening. Ooh, man, there is some shit happening over there. We do not like it.
There is indeed.
Yeah. So, man. Do I really want to do this? I think I have to. Generate 1, Fireball Chessie.
Okay. See how burned she gets.
Yep.
2.
Okay. Fireball Chessie again.
Okay.
And Fireball Chessie a third time.
Okay, she's still alive.
Oh, I know. But,
Okay.
you know. If she attacks, she dies.
It's true.
Oh, no. Take that back, Fireball. Fuck that.
Okay.
Just leave it at the, what is it? 55
50
damage? 50 damage. Yeah. That's a smarter play. Because for the moment, Chessie won't attack, and if she does, we'll be able to kill her with the Fireball. So she'll be within range.
Right.
It would have been smarter for me to just save that Fireball and just keep it quiet. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But you know all my tricks by now. You know what I'm doing. So with that, I mean, pass turn.
All right. This counts down
Take
to 1.
100 damage this turn, guys.
Bookmarking a page.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Awakening.
Fuck, like 100 there. Like maybe close to 200 damage.
Well, I'm not going to attack with Chessie, because if I did,
I'd get to kill her next turn.
Yep, I would lose her.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to act like I didn't see that card. I definitely did.
No, I get it.
By the way, guys, look at this Dimmock shirt.
That's badass.
Is that not awesome? I'm so every time I look up, I see the lettering and I'm like, oh, I love it so much.
I mean, even though I finally decided that Frogman is my favorite for now.
You do have 2 Frogmen. You have a playset of Frogman
That's
shirts.
what I was going to say. I have 2 sitting there. I am a little jealous that you got Sam. I would have loved to get Mothman, but hey.
Does anybody want
whatever.
to trade him? You let him know. He's got a medium-sized shirt, so definitely open to trades. I know he is. I'm going to contract Index. Can be the only non-R page that I play this turn.
Or
you can guess who I'm going to go find.
Yeah, Frogman. Or a PA's a bird. That would be the other one that I'd love.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping for Chibi Piazza. Have you seen the effect of Chibi Piazza?
No.
Pretty badass. It's something like all flame spells deal +5 damage. And there's another effect I'm forgetting here. Yeah. And you can have 2 per spell book, so anyway, it's not a lot of damage, but it adds up. Let's see.
I mean, that extra 5 damage.
Loveland Frogman's not out. Sorry, guys. I indexed him to my hand. I can't contract another page this turn because that's an effect of Index. If you don't know, Index costs 1 neutral R, 2 per spell book. This must be the only non-R page you can track this turn. Search your spell book for a beastie page, reveal it, place it into your chapter, shuffle your spell book. Okay. Once again, Chessie's not going to attack, but the crabs are. So that's 50 damage from this crab.
Yeah,
I will destroy your mermaid scale.
Okay, sure.
And 50 damage from this crab on the other mermaid scale.
Yeah.
All right, pass turn.
So that's one of the reasons that I like the aura artifacts, guys, because they kind of are, in a way, smoky spirits. Not really. That's a dumb comparison. Sorry, rewind that. They just save you from damage sometimes. Yeah. Because he knows he doesn't want me to have 5 aura out. Who knows what's coming with that? And now I've gotten to avoid those attacks.
Yeah, they are definite distractions in the arena that need to be dealt with.
And you did say pass.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna bookmark. Awaken. Didn't get exactly what we wanted, but that's all right. Yeah. I mean, these guys have stone skin, the crabs, so all combat damage. I can't fireball them. I can't jack bomb them. It would burn them. They'd still get burned, yeah. Yeah, but no. We're just going to keep focus on that Chessie. Chessie's the big hitter. Fireball Chessie.
Okay. 2 again.
Okay. I mean, that holds them off for another turn. And pass.
All right.
Yeah, that's the move. It's the smart thing to do.
Bookmarking a page.
And now he's going to bring Frogman out. So now when we get beasties, they're going to be insta-charmed, which is an issue.
The lockdown is switching. Every time that I think the word Loveland lockdown, I think about that Kanye West song. I don't know if you guys remember from years ago. It was like, I got my love locked down, my love locked down. every time. I can't, like, I don't even like that song. It just starts playing in my head. Love Lockdown. Okay, generate 2.
I used to like it.
Gonna contract Frogman. Yeah, I mean, it's one of his better songs for sure. But I don't actively listen to it. It's like it just keeps popping in my head with Loveland. I'll bring out a Permafrost as well. I will generate 1, 2, 3, and we will power up Red Chessie.
Oh, no.
Now it's on. Now it's on, baby.
No, actually, it's over.
Yeah. So I'll hit you first 50 with the crab.
You got me.
Okay. I'll hit you 50 with the other crab.
You got me again.
And then I'm going to hit you for 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Hit you for 220. Sorry. Hang on. Let me make sure that's correct. Yeah. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220. Yep. I'll hit you for 220.
Whew. Okay. You got me.
So that's a total of 328 damage this turn.
Come on.
Chessie is at 95 damage. Pass turn.
Bookmarking. Aw. Shoot. Not what we want, guys. What a bummer. There's only really one thing we can do. It's not going to save us. Yeah. I mean, it's something, but it's such a weird one. We're like, I don't even know if I want to say it. Whew. That's awake.
Yep. I have never thought so hard as I do in these Loveland versus Loveland matches, because you can't make a wrong move. Like when he had his Loveland out earlier, I was just holding the Chessie in a Wallowa Lake crustacean like, well, I can't bring him out.
Yeah, I'm doing something similar right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't, because they're immediately going to get locked down. You needed to at least have a lightning in a bottle, and then you're crossing your fingers that they don't have smoky spirits.
Oh, man, this is so silly, but we're going to generate 1 and fireball Chessie again.
Okay.
So roll for burn.
So Chessie will go up to 120 on the damage.
It's like we're starting from the top, and she's got twice as much attack.
And then we will roll for burn. 3.
And we'll take it. Just another 1. Pass.
Okay, ticks down. I'm going to bookmark 2 pages because of Frogman. I'll awaken.
Come on.
Side of the arena.
Man.
So much to awaken. Okay, there we go. I will generate... I'll use one of my permafrost to generate a frost and a water. I'll use the frost to contract bookmark. 2. I'll bring... Why not? Another Lake Terra in, doesn't really matter. I'll bring another Mermaid Scale in.
Why the 2? Were you afraid I was going to have Destroy? Or you just wanted a better chance of hitting it without having to play Terraborn, Born from the Earth?
Yeah, I play 2 exactly, because I'd rather rather than have Born from the Earth in here and allow both of us to fetch a Terra, I'd rather just play 2 Terra, and then there's more of a chance of me hitting it.
I made the same transition this week.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move.
Yeah, totally.
Unless you're playing a spellbook that destroys, like Jack Frost destroys all Terra besides Winter. I would play Born from the Earth in a Jack Frost deck, but it's only specific decks. Okay, now I'll use the water that's left over from that, and I'll fatigue 4 more, and I will contract Oklahoma Octopus.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, and now it's going to get bad.
So the game's going to end the same way it did yesterday because of the Oklahoma Octo.
Yep. Oklahoma Octopus is a beastie octopus, 1 per spellbook, costs 5, water aura, has 100 life points, has fleet, so enters awakened, has 2 regen traits, that's right, not 1, but 2, so he recovers 20 life at the end of every turn, mine and his turn. Also gets a 20 damage bonus and a 20 life point bonus from the Lake Terra. When you contract Oklahoma Octopus, you may place this page in the afterlife to create 8 tentacle tokens, 10 LP water beasties with a 10 damage attack and fleet.
I'm getting it ready because I'm just assuming that's what you're going to do.
You are absolutely correct. Yeah. I'm putting them right into the afterlife. And we said this yesterday, but I think it's important to know. Contract effects are considered game mechanics. So priority does not pass to him before my contract effect resolves. So when I contract Oklahoma Octopus, priority stays with me until I decide to put him into the afterlife. And if I decide to do that, those tentacle tokens just happen. He can't like paralyze Oklahoma Octopus and stop the effect. Do you know what I'm saying? It's important to know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And these guys should be represented by tentacle tokens. For some reason, I keep forgetting. I have them sitting on my desk.
Well, why do you even have them if you don't use them?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that'll get it in my head. Maybe that sting will get it in my head.
We went a week without stained glass tokens. I literally didn't have any.
Yeah,
I didn't have them, and he just kept forgetting them.
Yeah. Good stuff. At least I remember,
There's no at least
how
here.
to play
Get
or
the
something.
damn tokens.
Okay, so
tokens are way more important than knowing the game.
Crab's gonna hit for 50.
Yeah, you got me.
Other Crab's gonna hit
no smoky spirits.
50.
Add it up.
Okay,
Not proper
good to
play,
know.
guys.
And then so that's 100 damage so far. And then Chessie is gonna hit for a stupid amount. It's gonna be 110. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310.
Cool.
So that's 410 damage, and then I'll make it 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490.
Do they have fleet?
They do. So you're at 90.
Awesome.
Pass turn.
You're at 1,000. Yeah. I had one frog who was doing work. When he went away, so did everything. So,
oh, man.
Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the game. So here's the deal, guys. I needed one more aura. I had 3 lighting the bottles, a gassy, and a power-up red.
Oh.
I could have wiped his board.
Yep.
In a turn, and then had free fireballs to maintain. So this is a good game. I didn't feel like you said, you were just holding Chessies, not sure what to do. When Frogman hits, you have to change your entire plan.
Yep.
You have to plan around Frogman because, well, he's the best beastie in the game.
Yeah, you got to respect the Frogman.
And in my opinion, I don't know how you feel. Do you have a favorite beastie?
I have I'm a sucker for Mothman. I just love Mothman. But in terms of in the game, like the best actual cryptid beastie in the game, for me right now, it's actually between Loveland and Oklahoma Octopus, because the fact that you couldn't charm my Oklahoma Octopus, that's ridiculously amazing.
Well, if Oklahoma Octopus is awake,
right, and
not
it has
fatigued.
fleet, so it's going to enter awake. You won't be able to charm him.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still be charmed if Oklahoma is not turned into the tentacles and then decides to attack, and I've got a Frogman in play. I don't know why he would do that.
Right.
He has to anticipate that. But yeah, badass. That was a great game. I look forward to, well, you just won. You won the match. Okay, so that means that I get to go back and revise this down to 40, which I'm actually looking forward to, because today I wanted to. I actually did it initially, and I thought, that's not fair. Because that's me changing my spellbook. And technically, you need to keep the same amount of pages in your spellbook when you go to the side deck. Now, we give each other a little room with the side deck around the house. Like, you don't have to show your side deck and stick to it. We're just trying to build the best spellbook, so we let the other person just... As long as the spellbook stays even, you can swap out whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we can do whatever we want. We know that, but we're just trying to get better at competitive play.
Yeah.
So, there's a little bit of flexibility there, but we are sticking to the... spellbook pages must remain the same. So tomorrow,
it's kind of a casual side deck rule, because it really, for me at least, this is how I think of it. It's like, it depends on how well the decks are battling. Like if there's a deck that's just getting stomped, then go ahead.
Go reset.
Swap it out.
Yeah,
reset
do the best build
But
you
like
can.
with these spell books, these are good games. So it's like, don't change it too much. Maybe swap some cards with a side deck like you could in a tournament, but don't like change the whole spell book.
Well, you wrapped it. You just won the match. So I might come back with a new one tomorrow. I can tell you this. It's going to be based around Loveland Frogman. I don't know if I'm going to stay with the Frog Fireman or if I'm going to go make a fearsome Frogman.
Let me ask you this. Your favorite beastie, Loveland Frogman or Gassy and Dethea?
We're not going to answer that right now. Guys, that's the game for today, because as you can see, we're already up to 40 minutes. These games do take longer because they are more technical, but we'll be back tomorrow. He will stick with his Loveland Frogman spellbook. We're going to do this gauntlet, winner stays. So I will try to come back with an answer. And thanks for watching, guys. If you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball and you want to support the channel, use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. Won't cost you anything, but it's a great way to help us.
Absolutely. And if you want to support me and my bro and our content more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Sign up for any of those tiers. We got a merch giveaway and an art giveaway coming up at the end of the month, like we do every month. And we love our patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the love and the support. It means so much to us. But yeah, we're going to wrap here, and we'll see you next time on
MetaBroz.
Later, guys.
See ya.